Alright you guys, welcome back to the channel. So as you guys already know, we're finally making the 2,000 subscriber Q&A special, and I just want to quickly take a second to thank each and every single one of you guys for supporting the channel, whether it be watching my videos, or leaving a like, or even leaving a positive comment and using my support a creator code. Obviously those are huge factors to supporting me on this channel, and I just want to take a quick second to thank each and every single one of you guys for that. If it weren't for you, this channel wouldn't be anything. Just know that you guys made this, and I'm just someone who sits behind a screen and commentates over gameplay, and I really do appreciate everyone's support. It really does mean the world to me, and I've been wanting to do this since I was like 12 years old, and to actually see that the channel is actually going somewhere, that's just insane to me. And 2,000 subscribers is not something I thought I would ever achieve, and I didn't even think I would achieve like 100 subscribers. But I actually looked back on my 1,000 Q&A special, and it turns out that whenever I made that video, it was only less than 3 months ago, meaning we hit 1,000 subscribers a little bit less than 3 months ago, and here we are already at 2K, which is just insane to me. Like, we gained another 1,000 subscribers within the span of less than 3 months, so that's just mind-blowing on its own. And again, I know that I'm saying thank you guys a lot, but I truly do want to get it to you guys. Like, I want you guys to know how appreciative I am about all this stuff, and it's like watching your dream come true, you know? I really do want this YouTube thing to work out for the future, and I'm just really hyped to see where the future of YouTube is gonna go as far as the channel goes. But yeah, I'm just gonna stop rambling. We're gonna get right into the Q&A, and yeah, I just figured that I'd go ahead and answer as much questions as I can. I'm sorry if I mess up any names, or I'm sorry if I don't actually answer your question, but I will be doing future Q&As, so just stay tuned. I will be making those Q&As, and maybe you do have a chance at actually getting into one of those, who knows. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling. We're gonna get into some questions, and yeah, hopefully you guys do enjoy. So this first one isn't necessarily a question, but I thought I'd go ahead and feature it anyway. It comes in from True, saying, my birthday was Saturday, and I'd love it if you could say happy birthday to me in the Q&A if you can't say the other comment that I put in the other video. So really quick, huge shout out to my man Truce here. He's been leaving positive comments and likes and support all over the channel for a while now, so again, huge shout out to this guy. Thank you so much for being a true supporter. And yeah, I hope you had an amazing day Saturday, and happy birthday, man. So the first question comes in from Jordan Darnell, asking, will you ever do games with subs? P.S. Congrats on 2K. Thank you so much, man. And my answer is yes. I really do want to play with subs, but it's just been such a hassle trying to pick a date. I've tried multiple times to pick a date to play with subs, and it's just, I've been all over the place. I can't really find a perfect time to play with subs, so hopefully soon enough. I don't want to say too soon, just to, you know, make you guys go crazy that you'll be able to play with me soon, but I really do want to play with subs, so hopefully that will happen soon, but probably not too soon. But I just gotta work around getting to record you guys' voice audio as well as my voice, so I'm trying to work around that. But anyways, yeah, I do plan on playing with subs. The next question comes in from Nox, asking, what was the most thoughtful gift you ever received? By the way, congrats on 2K, let's go for 3K now. Thank you so much, man. And most thoughtful gift, I have to say, it was probably on Christmas whenever my mom actually got me a PS4. That was probably the most thoughtful gift because I really wanted a PS4. I was getting sick and tired of playing my Xbox 360, so it was a really thoughtful gift. That, and it's part of the reason why I started making YouTube videos whenever I got that PS4, because I learned that you could actually record gameplay off it, so without it, I probably wouldn't even be making YouTube videos. So yeah, that was probably the most thoughtful gift I ever received. Our third question comes in from Many Guzman, asking, do you have any family? Congrats on 2K subscribers. Thank you so much. And my answer is yes, I do have family. I live with my mom and my dad, and I do have a brother. And yeah, I do have like aunts and uncles and cousins and all them. So I do have a pretty large family, so hopefully that answered your question. Our next question comes in from Roche Renawi. I'm sorry if I messed that up, but they ask, how do you think Epic can make Fortnite an enjoyable game again? Congrats on 2K, super proud of you. Thank you so much. How do you think Epic can make Fortnite an enjoyable game again? I would have to say if they went back to whenever they peaked, like if they just brought back everything from maybe like season 4 and season 5, such as like the bouncers and maybe multiple rifts everywhere and old POIs, obviously they're bringing some of those back, and just really iconic skins, and just I think the old Scar sound effect whenever you shoot it, I think that would be the best thing they could bring back. At least one of the best things they could bring back. I'm obviously exaggerating there a bit, but yeah, I think if they go back to when they peaked, I feel like that would probably be the most enjoyable. So yeah, hopefully that answers your question. Our next question comes in from Vincent. I don't want to say your last name because I'm really scared I'll mess it up, so I'm sorry about that. But they ask, have you ever thought about doing reaction videos on this channel? Truth be told, I've thought about it, like making reaction videos, I guess you could say, to like gameplay trailers for upcoming games that come out or something like that, but I just feel like I wouldn't really fit under that category. I'm just more comfortable with playing games and commentating over them. And I do watch a lot of reaction channels such as Fainted, and I watch a lot of MiniClan as well. They're just amazing content creators. So yeah, I've thought about it, but I just feel like it really wouldn't suit me. So yeah, hopefully that answers your question. The next question comes in from AceClips asking, do you remember any OG subscribers, and will you ever do streams, and are you still enjoying Fortnite? First off, yes, I do remember a lot of OG subscribers. As a matter of fact, you're one of them. I know you are. And they ask also, will you do streams? I do plan on live streaming soon. I don't know when. I want to try and live stream around whenever the Modern Warfare beta comes out. So hopefully by then I am streaming just a little bit, not too much. Obviously I'll still be making videos. And are you still enjoying Fortnite? Yes, I am, but nowhere near as much like as I was back in maybe Season 5 and Season 4. That's whenever Fortnite peaked in my opinion, and I had a blast playing with friends. But I still really do enjoy the game, yes, but just not as much as back then, but I still really do like the game, so hopefully that answers your question. So our next question comes in from Keane or QnA. Again, I'm sorry if I mispronounce any names, but they ask, do you have any plans to play FIFA? I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. I have never really been that much into sports. Like, obviously I've played some throughout like my junior high days of like school and all that, but I never really was heavily invested into sports. And I never really cared too much for like sports games, so I never really cared too much about like FIFA or Madden or 2K or any of those games. I'm glad they exist, don't get me wrong, because I'm really glad that people that like sports can actually enjoy these types of video games, but me personally, it's just not my cup of tea. So yeah, I don't really have any plans to play FIFA, but hopefully that answered your question. Our next question comes in from Dominic Sway asking, do you play Claw? I like your content and gameplay. Thank you so much, dude. My answer to that is no, I don't play Claw. I've never really played Claw. I remember I tried it out back like 3 years ago whenever I first found out about it, whenever trickshotting on Call of Duty was cool. I tried it out and it was just insanely uncomfortable. It just felt weird. So I decided, yeah, no, this isn't really my cup of tea. I don't really like playing like this. And I know that those of you who do play Claw are actually like really insane players. I know it gives you a huge advantage over us regular controller players. And yeah, I feel like maybe if I would have started out playing Claw whenever I first got into video games, that maybe I could have, you know, felt more comfortable with it than just playing regularly. But yeah, I don't really play Claw, so hopefully that answers your question. Our next question comes in from Dot_Dot asking, how did you come up with the name Panda Balls? So I remember I answered this question back in my 1K subscriber Q&A, so I'll go ahead and briefly fill you guys in for those of you who don't actually know how I got the name. Essentially, I had a friend back in 8th grade, we're still friends to this day by the way, and he basically came over to my place and, you know, we were just hanging out on my PlayStation because he wasn't as like heavily invested in video games as I was. So he asked me if he could create a profile on my PlayStation, and I thought, you know what, yeah, sure, have a go at it, just go ahead and create a profile, I don't really care. And so as he was creating the profile, he typed in the name, for whatever reason, unknown to this day, he typed in Panda Balls, and I was, you know, it didn't really faze me at first. I was just cracking jokes about it, and we were just having a lot of fun. It was whatever. And then later on down the line, I'd say like maybe 6 months later was whenever I wanted to make a YouTube channel, and I was like, what should I name my channel? I have literally no good name. I'm not creative at all. And then at that moment, I looked over at my PlayStation screen and I seen the Panda Balls profile, and I thought, you know what? That's it. That's gonna be my name. That's my YouTube channel. I know it sounds weird, it sounds dumb, it sounds stupid, but I'm just gonna go with it because it stands out and I don't really care. So that's gonna be my YouTube channel name, and yeah, that's essentially how it came out to be. I didn't even create the name. It was actually a friend of mine, so if you're watching this video, dude, that created my profile or whatever, my YouTube channel name, just know, yeah, I used it and you still don't know to this day. So yeah, congrats for finding out if you ever do watch this video. But yeah, that's essentially how I got my name. And yeah, I know it's not like some spectacular story or anything like that, but that's essentially how I got the name, so hopefully that did answer your question. Now this next one comes in from IrwinRey saying, congrats on 2K. My question is, are you planning to live stream? By the way, I use your code in the item shop. Thank you so much. If you guys do want to use my support a creator code, just go to the support a creator tab in the Fortnite item shop, type in pandaballs, hit accept, and boom, you're supporting me as a content creator. I really do appreciate you guys using my code, but I'm sorry, just a quick little plug. But anyways, am I planning to live stream? Yes, definitely. I want to start live streaming maybe sometime around whenever the Modern Warfare beta comes out, because I absolutely had a blast on that game. I played with a friend of mine who will actually be featured in this video eventually. I don't know when their question will come up, but yeah, I will be playing some Modern Warfare. I will be live streaming it, and I don't know if I want to live stream like other games. Obviously Fortnite videos will still consistently come out, so don't worry about that. There should be like no interruption with that if I do start streaming. But yeah, I have been wanting to live stream for a while now, and I think soon will be the time. So yeah, just give me time, and I'll definitely start live streaming. But yeah, hopefully that answers your question. So our next question comes in from David Martinez, asking, at how many subscribers will you do a face reveal? Now, I said this in my previous Q&A, but yeah, I got a lot of questions asking whenever I'm gonna do a face reveal, so I figured I definitely have to address it. Whenever the channel, if it ever does hit 100,000 subscribers, I will make a face reveal. I know that is a stretch, but I said that back in my 1K subscriber Q&A, so if we could hit another 98K, then surely you guys will get a face reveal. Again, I'm a man of my word, I will remember this, and yeah, 100K and I will make a face reveal. Our next question comes in from Andy Lopez, asking, who is your favorite music artist and any pets? Congrats on 2K. Thank you so much. Favorite music artist, I'd have to say I don't really have a favorite modern music artist, mainly because I'm into the 80s genre of music. I think that's whenever music peaked, was back in the 80s time period. That's just, that type of music is just amazing to me. So many iconic songs back in those days. So yeah, I would have given anything to live in the 80s just to hear all the music and everything. So yeah, I'm sorry I don't really have a modern favorite music artist. And any pets, I have a dog and a goldfish. So yeah, hopefully that answers your question. This next question comes in from Flanks, saying, congrats on 2K. Also, what's your favorite skin you own? First of all, thank you very much for the congrats, and my favorite skin that I own, I'm gonna have to go with either the Black Knight or the Sparkle Specialist. Both are really OG skins back in Season 2, and I feel like the Season 2 Battle Pass had some of the best skins in the game, so either one of those skins, but I think I prefer the Black Knight over the Sparkle Specialist barely. But yeah, those are two of my favorite skins that I own, so hopefully that answers your question. Now this next question comes from Vincent, who I answered a question to previously, and they ask, do you feel comfortable sharing how much revenue you make on a video on average? So yeah, I am monetized. I do have some ads on some videos, but no, I don't really feel comfortable sharing how much revenue I make on a video on average, simply because I don't want it to come off as like bragging in any way or anything like that, because money is usually such a touchy subject on YouTube, and I just don't want it to feed into that side of my channel. So I'm sorry I couldn't really answer this question. That, and I don't even think we're allowed to, as content creators, to kind of share with you guys how much we make on videos. So no, I can't really share that, but yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't properly answer this question. So on to the next question. So our next question comes in from SimRacing. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, but they ask, what do you think is the most broken vaulted weapon in Fortnite? 100%, I don't care what anyone says, it's the sword. The sword was just insanely overpowered. You could farm mats with it with one hit. It took down anything. You could just slice and dice through people's builds like it was nothing. There was no defending yourself from this thing unless you just kept running away. Even that, because you have like a super dash that you could literally just spawn right next to them or right behind them or whatever, and just with 2 swings, they're out, they're eliminated, they're gone. So that was insanely overpowered. They ended up like nerfing it, but that didn't really do a whole lot, and then they ended up just having to vault it. So yeah, the sword was fun, but if you were on the receiving end of taking the damage, it was not fun at all. So thankfully that's gone. But yeah, I have to say that was the most broken vaulted weapon in the game. Our next question comes in from Luke the Duck 64, and they ask, what vehicle do you want Epic to bring back? I know it's gonna sound weird and not a whole lot of people would probably agree with me on this, but I would have to say I really do want the ATK back. I feel like the all-terrain cart, I believe it was called, was actually one of the best vehicles they've ever added into the game. It wasn't too fast, it wasn't too slow, it was perfect for traversing the map, and the boost, it wasn't like anything crazy like the Quad Crasher is. It didn't boost you across the map like that vehicle does, but the ATK, whenever you did fully charge up the boost, it didn't even shoot you that far, and I just really do miss the fact that you could put a whole squad on this all-terrain car. It was just so much fun back in the days of Season 5, whenever I used to play with a lot of my friends, and we would just like switch in and out of different seats and be driving around and hitting all these crazy shots on them. It was just so much fun. So I really do miss the good old days of the ATK, and hopefully one day they do bring it back, because I feel like that vehicle was perfect for the game. But yeah, a lot of you guys might disagree with me, but ATK is the best vehicle in the game. I don't care. But yeah, that's my answer. So yeah, hopefully Epic, if you guys want to bring back the ATK, that would be amazing. So yeah, there you go. Now our next question comes in from JoeAngelAmaya. I'm sorry if I messed that up, but they ask, do you use Control Freaks thumbsticks? And if you do, which ones? Yes, I do use Control Freaks. They're the only like controller customization or modification, I guess you could say, that I've ever added to my controller. And there's actually these ones that are meant for battle royales, and I usually choose those. I don't know necessarily what they're called, but yes, I do use Control Freaks. And if you could find the ones that are meant for battle royale games, those definitely help you out a lot. So yeah, I do use Control Freaks. So our next question comes in from Xintro XD, and they ask, will you start doing more Q&As on the channel for more special occasions in the future? Congrats on 2K subs. I'm not that much of an OG. I started watching you when you were at 1.4K, but I still really enjoy your videos. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much for being a true supporter. And will I start doing more Q&As on the channel? Absolutely. I really do want to make a lot more Q&As, because I really do love making these types of videos, answering you guys' questions, and I feel like it gives me a purpose to actually interact with you guys a lot more than I usually do just in the comments. So yes, I really do want to make a lot more Q&As in the future. I was thinking about making like a Twitter Q&A sometime soon, maybe a Instagram Q&A whenever I do make the social medias. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But definitely, I want to make a lot more Q&As in the future, so yeah, hopefully that answers your question. So this next question actually comes in from OrdinaryAsian. I know that's a completely different name from what you guys are seeing on screen, but that was actually this guy's original username, and that's just what I've always called him, and I actually know this dude in real life. And he asks, when Modern Warfare comes out, will you 2v2 subs? Dude, absolutely. You and me, we are gonna destroy the subscribers of the Panda Balls YouTube channel. I don't care what anyone says. You and me are gonna destroy them. I know that actually sounds really bad, but I mean, it's gotta happen. Honestly, we're probably gonna get destroyed, so I don't know why I'm saying all this, but yeah, anyways, I do plan on 2v2ing subs, especially with you, okay? You better have my back, dude. I'm counting on you to carry, because dude, we played so much together on the Modern Warfare Alpha, and I made a few videos with this guy back in the day, whenever, I think it was around Season 5, I made a video with him whenever the drum gun first came out. We played duos, and I think it was on that shark skin, I forgot what it was called. I think it was the Chomp Senior skin. I played duos with him, and yeah, those days were just so much fun back in Season 5. So if you guys want to go check those videos out and see me play with this guy, yeah, I definitely played duos, a lot of duos with this guy back in the days. But yeah, you and me, dude, we're gonna destroy the subs, probably live stream it, but yeah, it's all up to you, dude, so hopefully that answered your question. So this next question actually comes in from Elite Eagle 58, and they ask, how old are you, and are you in college making videos? See, the reason I included this question was because I find it hilarious how so many people think that I'm a lot older than I actually am just because I have a very deep voice. And which is completely understandable. You know, I don't have anything against anyone that thinks my voice is deep and I'm a lot older than I actually am, but yeah, to answer your question, no, I'm not in college making videos. I'm only 16 years young. I'm only a junior in high school, so I haven't even barely started thinking about college. And I know it sounds a bit crazy, but yeah, I'm 16 years old. A lot of people do, even in public, tell me that my voice is deep. I remember I went to go watch Avengers Endgame with a few of my friends, and whenever I went to the concessions, you know, or you get popcorn and stuff, I basically told him like what I wanted, the guy behind the counter, and he kind of gave me this funny look, and I was a bit like nervous because I didn't know why he gave me that look. And then he asked me like out of nowhere, dude, how old are you? And I told him I'm 16, and I was a bit nervous because I didn't know if I had to be a certain age to buy popcorn or something like that. I know that's stupid, but that's just me overthinking. But aside from that, he was like, no way. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm 16. And he goes, dude, I'm 17 and your voice is deeper than mine. So I mean, just stuff like that happens a lot, and I understand why a lot of you guys would think I'm a lot older than I am, but no, I'm still in high school, I'm only a junior, I'm 16 years old, and no, I'm not in college, so hopefully that does answer your question. Our next question comes in from Cory JT asking, what was your favorite removed name location? I'm gonna have to either go with Greasy Grove or Tilted Towers. I obviously really do like Tilted Town. I think it has a really nice change of pace to it because you can't really build there, so it kind of has some creativity towards it, but I'm gonna have to mainly go with Greasy Grove. I really do hope it comes back, and I hope the little twist or spin-off they add to it isn't really extreme to the point to where I don't want to land at Greasy, but I really do want Greasy Grove back, and I'm really excited to see that maybe this season Greasy will come back and we'll get rid of the snow biome, so hopefully it does come back. I'm praying to the Fortnite gods, so yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Greasy Grove. So that just about wraps up this Q&A. I'm sorry if it was too long or too short. I don't really know how this Q&A is going to turn out, but I did try to make it slightly longer than my previous Q&A just because I really did want to answer as many questions as I could, and I guess it gives me a better excuse to, I guess, reply to you guys in this type of way, and I really do enjoy making these Q&As, and again, I'm sorry if I didn't specifically get your question in the Q&A, but I will be making future Q&As, so stay tuned for that. You never know when you could get featured in my video, so just stay tuned for that, and also I will be making a Twitter and an Instagram very soon, so I'll definitely update you guys on that whenever I do decide to make some. So again, thank you guys so much for 2K subscribers. That's just insane to me. Never thought it would have happened. I know a lot of YouTubers say it, but it's true. I never thought the channel would hit 2K subscribers. 3K is on the way now, and we're on the road to 3K already, and it's just insane. I'm also sorry this Q&A is a bit late, but yeah, you guys' support on the videos and using my support a creator code, it's just unbelievable. So thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. It really does mean a lot to me. And yeah, that just about wraps up this Q&A. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next video of mine. Bye.
Man, I've been fearless, I let him feel this. You know I spit it, no cap when I killed this. I'm better hit him with the rest, let him hear this. Where this war tour better be a field trip. Yeah, sack it up and then I double it. No time for mumbling, show him where trouble is. Been on my team, plotting my things, living my dreams. Yeah, it's